In this video, I'm going to show you some techniques that you can use for data visualization, which will be part of your homework assignment. The data file that we're looking at right now is from your current homework assignment in this week's module. It's the laptop sales from January 2008. In this homework assignment, you're going to be asked to do some data visualization and answer some questions based on that. You notice if you've read the chapter that this is a pre-processing step that we do in data mining. Visualization in and of itself is not data mining. So I do recommend that this is done before any kind of data mining that you do in the future as we get into more advanced algorithms such as classification, neural nets, clustering. This is usually always your first step to kind of get to know the data, and especially when you get into your projects. So this data file, as you can come here and see, is just a raw Excel spreadsheet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create an Excel table by clicking anywhere in the data, then clicking on Insert Table, and you'll notice that it's automatically figuring out the data range, and you want to make sure that my table has headers is clicked. And then when you click OK, you'll see here that you have it now formatted in such a way that you can do some sorting and filtering based on different attributes. We can see in this data set that we have date information, we have some configuration attribute, customer postal code, the store postal code, the retail price, the screen size, battery life, RAM, processor speed, etc. And if you go over, there is more information as well. Some of it you may or may not be familiar with, but again, if you're going to be working with this data set, it's helpful if you kind of familiarize yourself with what's there. But for this particular problem that we're looking at, we're really going to be looking at the store postal code. So I could sort this by store postal code, sort A to Z, so that my data is sorted according to the store. Or I can filter, and if I want to just look at one particular store, I can do that. I can also add a total row at the bottom. So if I'm looking to get counts, if I scroll down here to the bottom, I could do a count and say, okay, I know there's 210 of this CR78LE transactions for this particular store code. I can also do sums. If I want to look at retail price, I could average it, $488 on average for that particular store, or I could sum it to find out the total sales, 102,000. So this is one of the things that you want to start doing when you are working with any kind of data set. It's going to be really important for you. Also, you'll notice in your text it talked about sometimes you can find errors in the data set. You can see where there's missing values or things that just don't make sense or that are coded incorrectly, or maybe you'll find out later about binning, like when we're taking categories and converting them to something else. For instance, maybe we have something in a number format, but we want to convert that to a binary format. Those are things that we all do as part of the pre-processing stage of data mining, and this is part of that process. So using Excel tables is extremely helpful to you as you start working on your homework and your projects. In my next video, I'm going to talk about how to create a pivot chart and table that will help you with the homework assignment. So stay tuned.